Alright, hello everyone. We are playing more Shadow of the Colossus.
And hopefully actually streaming to the internet and not just a wall.
Yeah, we've been having some internet issues lately, but I think we got it fixed up, because all I did was, we usually do the unplugging the router, but I said, screw it, take the modem out too, just give it a nice, good reset. And I think our speed is 10 times faster already, so I think we're in good shape.
Infinite times faster than zero.
Yeah, that's fair. But today, I'm playing Shadow of the Colossus. So if you were here at the beginning, we were doing our streaming. The goal was to showing off each other games from our past. So Shadow of the Colossus is a game that I've played and beaten about 5 times. But I had Oz play it for a bit. But I'm gonna finish up the ones that you can finish up, because it starts getting a little bullshitty. It's a little bullshitty, and I'll be honest.
You know what they say, if you can't handle the heat, hire a different chef.
Sure. It's well, I don't know, this oven just goes for 1,000. It's all out of my wheelhouse, man.
I'll be mixing drinks at the smoothie bar where it's colder.
Anyway, so yeah, Shadow of the Colossus. It has been about 10 years or so since I've played this, and to be fair, most of the ones I've played were the first ones before I defeated, the ones I've known the most, so we'll see how this goes. I don't think it's completely blind, but...
It's only been a month or so since you backseat played this.
Ooh.
So that counts for something, right?
Yeah, a little experience.
Our cat was running around and making a whole bunch of fuss earlier, so hopefully he's going to be nice and calm and quiet and polite. Yeah, Andrew was turning around and not being able to see him anywhere, which is...
Oh, you get my phone.
You want your phone? Okay, you can just say it with words.
Alright.
Don't need to keep it secret that you have a phone. But if she suddenly goes silent for long periods of time, it's probably because she's texting during the stream.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. See, that was the texting break right there.
Mm-hmm. A ruin hidden in the lake.
Oh, yeah, there's the
A
game.
ripple of thunder.
Randomly in the chat is saying the game's being a bit stretched, which I think is just the case on...
Oh, that's just, yeah, we have it, yeah, it is being stretched to a widescreen a little bit.
But it's the same on both of the screens, both the normal that we're playing on and the streaming one, so
yeah,
it's not no BS thing.
We could just make it the regular 4x3, but I think it looks alright. It's not so bad. It makes them a little bit more stout, but...
Yeah, I love them thick boys.
Oh my god.
The thick-ass horse. Horse with 2 S's. What? That's a horse over there.
But yeah, if it ends up being a real problem, we'll fix it for the next time, if people are not liking it being stretched.
Oh right, I can actually plug my headphones into the splitter and listen to the game myself too.
Yeah.
I was like, it feels so quiet.
I'll also turn my audio up a little bit, because I can't hear so good.
If you haven't tell, it's been 2 weeks since we streamed, so we forgot everything about streaming.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That's how it happened for me. I don't know about you.
Okay. We gotta go across the bridge here.
Yeah, so you're immediately off. If you haven't seen anything from this game before, she was using the sword with the light reflecting off of it, so that'll point us to the next Colossus we're going to face. I say we very generously to myself. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to sit here and just kibitz.
Need somebody to tell me how bad I'm doing.
Oh, just awful. You haven't even found it yet. You ran into the rock? Oh my goodness.
Honestly, it is impressive. I hit the one rock in this big old open plain.
There's a second one over there. Go hit that.
Alright. But yeah, so for the light focus is where I need to go. And I like that, because it helps you just point you in a direction, but doesn't give you a ton, so you just actually just explore the area a bit, you know? It's very nice.
Oh yeah, also let us know how the game is sounding, especially when we get to actually fighting the big boss. If our voices are balanced and the game is balanced, we're not drowning out either.
Yeah, because it goes from very quiet to booming, you know, footsteps, so if everything's drowned out, please tell us. It's hard to tell.
It goes from Shadow of the Field to Shadow of the Colossus very quickly. Because, like, I had seen that building before, and it felt very significant, but... Yeah.
No, I think it's just a save point. So.
Oh, it's a save point?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't tell me that the first time.
I think the game told you that.
Well, it showed me, like, the one at the original temple. I didn't know there were others. I thought that was, like, the only one.
Oh, okay, no. Anytime there's a little block there, there's a temple, so you can...
You were keeping secrets from me. What else are you hiding?
Nothing. Nothing happens at the end of this game.
That you're a fucking furry or something.
Hold on, I feel like I went the same way you did when we went the wrong way.
Yeah, the voices are drowning out the game right now. Yeah, I'll wait to adjust it until we get to the big monster. Maybe,
Yeah.
do you want me to turn it up now?
Just turn the game audio up a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna
Or turn our mic down a little bit.
Oh, right, this one isn't full screen. I don't need to steal your mouse away, your cursor.
And I'm using a controller, so...
I mean, I was using the controller for Slime Rancher. I still had to, like,
oh,
go
yeah.
into the window, which shut off the game audio and just messed up everything.
Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Hold on. So it's been a while.
But yeah, how are you all doing today? What have you been up to today?
Yeah. We've just been working on some animation stuff. That's about all I'll say. It's a big project, but
we've talked about those before. What we're doing, right?
I'm sorry.
I think we talked about our intention to do them.
Yeah. So it's basically like some animation stuff for the comics that we're making. So it's not.
Yes. The comics will not be fully animated. Oh my god, no! That's just nah.
Hold on.
But like companion animations for them, I think it's gonna be a fun thing. Xbox Game Bar, where did you come from? Go away.
I guess because I hit a button on my. What? Why? Oh my god. Xbox Game Bar. Oh why? God, where am I going wrong?
Oh, Renly says they're at work doing my own thing. I shouldn't be typing responses on company time. Nah, it's cool.
Actually, if I just change the aspect ratio to 16.9 here, does that do anything?
If your boss gets mad at you, just tell them the internet deer said it was cool.
Yeah.
That is the higher rank there. There's like boss, there's manager, then above all, internet deer.
Yeah. It feels like it's telling me to go this way, but it's not the right way.
Should I be paying attention to help out? I've just been
ignoring
the game.
No, it's fine. Like this is part of it, because like I said, it's been 10 years, so I'm like I can't remember where all these suckers are.
I feel like I did go down that tunnel for one of them before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, there's the UI looks stretched, but the characters look fine.
Okay.
So there's really not much. There's like no text in this game except in the very limited dialogue. So
yeah. It'll be fine. Okay.
Yeah. For me today was like this is going to sound like the snootiest shit. Today was like a podcasty day for me.
Oh wow.
Because there was like a Friends at the Table episode that came out that was like really freaking good and compelling. So I was like, oh okay, I need to sit down and just give this my full attention for like 2 hours.
I don't understand how you can do that. I can't listen to just audio stuff. That's like not audio stuff, but like I guess talking and just story for 2 straight hours. I don't know why.
It's actually really funny. Like when we go on road trips, Enro doesn't have a license, so I'm the only one who drives. But as soon as I put on any podcast, like as soon as we switch from music to podcast in the car, she is just out like a light.
It takes 3 minutes. I don't know how it works. And like a lot of the podcasts I actually like. It's the content's awesome. But my brain can't be talked at for more than 5 minutes. Which is not saying I don't listen to people. It's just if there's no, I can't even get a pause button. There's a pause button. But you know what I mean? I can't interact with them if it's just like and lecture for like 40 minutes.
Hence your current college status.
Yeah, drop out life. Yeah, I couldn't handle school. School was awful all the way through. I just didn't fit. So, because we had an English class in high school that was right after lunch. Well, I don't think it was right after lunch. It was like 2 p.m. It came out like exactly 2 p.m. after lunch. It was the warmest room in the entire school, and our English teacher had a nice, smooth, buttery voice that just made you fall right asleep. And I felt bad because we were talking about awesome things. I just could not stay awake. And neither could half the class, so it wasn't alone.
That seems like that person should be working as like a kindergarten teacher or something instead, just to get really, really good at nap time.
Just call them in.
Yeah, it's like the emergency backup if the kids are too rowdy in preschool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think this was the right way you were talking about. It has also thing.
Did I say a right thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
But also, I think it's been like 2 months since we've played this, so it's like I can't even conceive of which way to go for a lot of this stuff. Okay. So there's a wall there, so I'm assuming down this way.
But yeah, so like I was saying before, like today was my most like upper middle class white lady bullshit because I listened to podcasts, I made art, and I baked bread. That was my day today.
Oh my god. I mean, it's a nice day.
Oh, it was wonderful. The bread wasn't.
The day, oh my god.
I'm still making that like awful, like no baking soda, no baking powder, no leavening agent bread because I want something cheap and easy. Mm-hmm. Not cheap, but fast and easy. I mean, so I'm like, I don't care if it's leavened. I just want it like a cracker, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, people didn't like Twilight Princess? They're saying like this was received better than Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah, it was.
But I love Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess is still good, but it's a legend. So it's hard to beat.
I think that was definitely the first Zelda game I ever played, and it was like among the first
really
RPGs I ever played. Well, like when would I have the opportunity before that?
I would have assumed that you would have played like the original on the NES or something, right?
The Wii was my first console of any kind.
I forgot about that.
I might have told this story on stream before, but my dad basically said like, "Hey, like Christmas is coming up," because like I'd never had a console before and I was really asking. He said like, "Okay, you can have either a Switch, not a Switch. No. This was like a decade ago. You can either have a Wii or you can have a DS. You can't have both."
Mm-hmm.
But my cousins had come over the week or so before, and they're three girls, all older than me, but each of them had a DS.
Mm-hmm.
So they handed it to me to play with. And I was just so glued into that DS so hard. My dad basically said like, "Oh no, you don't get to have one of those," because they handed it to you, and I couldn't like get words to you for half an hour.
Physically, we're just not here for a long good while.
Exactly. So he was like, "We're getting you a Wii because it's like more active and easier to shut off, and you can't take it with you to grandma's."
Also, Renly, yeah, the NES version isn't that great at all, honestly. It's all nostalgia.
NES version of what?
Of The Legend of Zelda. It's just
like the original.
Yeah, that's just one of those like, yeah, you play the original Mario Brothers, like sure it's fine, but like you gotta admit the newer stuff did fix up a lot of problems.
Oh wait.
Hmm?
I just realized the game they gave me to play with on the DS was Wind Waker.
Oh!
So I did play a different Zelda game first.
Okay.
Technically.
So you played Wind Waker on their DS.
On their DS, on their like already completed save and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically just running around and just jumping in the water. You know. I wasn't old enough to know what was happening. Oh yes, I forgot we didn't actually beat this one.
Yeah, this is the one I apologized for 10 times when it came up, because like this one kind of sucks. Not only from a gameplay standpoint, because it is just interesting, but like as the player, this one's a bitch because you just have to wait. You just have to wait for him to surface.
Yeah, I think I died to this one twice or something like that.
I think you only did this one once.
I could have sworn I gave it at least a second go.
Probably.
Like, I understand how to do it now, but it's still annoying to do.
Yeah, because it's tricky because your positioning matters before he even comes up, because he's using, imagine yourself as fish bait, basically. That's what he's kind of doing. He's trying to bite at you.
Oh. So
you got to move out of his way as the lightning spines come up. So I missed my shot there a little bit because I got too close to the rock.
I was just pardon the pun, floundering around and happened to do it.
Yeah. So that's part of the reason for the switch, because like this game requires every Colossus is teaching you something specific, and you have to figure out what it is.
So before I was succeeding by accident. Mm-hmm. This time you're failing by accident.
Yes. Yes. Because it's like I said, the only thing he can see right now is a little thing that I can swallow up in one bite. So I'm bait. And then he'll just come after me, and I just need to get out of the way. Mm-hmm. But then also get back right in the way, so that I can grab onto him. But yeah, like I said, all of them have their own thing. Like the second one, watching you play it, like they didn't frustrate me really, but it was just like, oh no, but this one's like it's trying to teach you can't keep running. If you run from the second one, you just can't beat it. I
did find that very, very funny. You kept explaining that to me, like you can't just run away, but I kept running away and I succeeded. That's all I'm saying.
Damn it!
Run away from your problems. That's my advice today.
Okay, I gotta get closer because I remember those, like, I think electric things have a lot smaller range than I think they do, so I need to get a little closer.
Yeah, so Renly's asking whose voice is who?
Oh.
Saying, like, is the effeminate one, for lack of a better term, Enrose and Oz the masculine one? I think that's probably Switch.
I don't know. This is Enrose's voice right now. If you look at the VTuber, it should be moving along with what I'm saying a little bit.
I think they were saying they're just listening to the audio because they're at work.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so Enro's the one who's playing right now, and I am Oz talking right now.
Alright, we're on the fish.
I can have a deeper voice if you need me to. That's always an option as well. What do you think?
No. Oh, he's not having a good time. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, no.
Boy.
Oh yeah, you can call me effeminate all day. I don't care. I'm not the feminine one, but I can be the effeminate one.
Alright, here we go. Now we're cooking with fire.
Yeah, I use he, him, and Enra uses she, her. So, whoopsie daisies on the voice allocation there when they were doling out voices.
I don't have like a super deep voice, but it's like it's a little, I guess, deeper than yours at certain points.
Deeper than mine, definitely, but I wouldn't call it like gravelly, you know?
Yeah. Got too close.
You can probably hear the cat meowing. Come here, and I will pet you. I will give you head rubs, and I will pat your belly. You want to say hello to the stream, buddy?
Okay, still alive. Wait, try.
One of the things I wanted to talk about is my stepmom got new cats today.
Ooh, yeah, right.
She just adopted two. I wouldn't call them kittens. They're like teenagers. They're shelter cats. Like always getting shelter cats. But they're decently young, and she's trying to name them. They're both like orange with like white all over them. They have like white on their little chins and everything. So I am vying very, very hard for her to name them Squash and Pumpkin, because I think those are adorable, and one of them's already named Squash. Like that's the name the shelter gave them.
Good choice.
She wants to name one of them Herbert, which I think is just... It's not a terrible name, but it's not a good cat name.
The name Herbert is just ruined for me, because like I keep thinking of that creepy guy from the creepy old guy from Family Guy. It's the only like Herbert.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
I just think of Herbert Hoover, and that's it. That's the only, I don't know any others. Yeah. Ridley's thinking, right? Herbert Hoover's the old president, right?
Probably.
I could have sworn.
Oh,
I learned this once in like 6th grade.
There was a Hoover president. I don't know if it was a Herbert.
Yeah, okay. At least one person Ridley says yes, so. History, what's the word? Having like an expert come onto the show. What's the word for that?
What, just a guest star?
Like a guest expert. Yeah, sure. I guess.
I can't really think of anything specific.
Ooh.
Some of this is just the game too. This isn't us doing anything weird.
Yeah.
It just has to twist its body.
It's just all the animation is really good until they get to the twisting, and then it has trouble.
Because it has to like.
Oh, it's
yeah.
Hard math. That's hard math.
Because it's also accounting for things it's bumping into and trying to like not clip, and it's just
I assume this was. Are they not largely on rails?
Well, remember, it's trying to eat me, so my position still matters.
I guess. But it seemed like when they're doing little, like, loops around the lake, it would be...
Yeah.
Somewhat.
But, like, once it lunges at me, and I grab onto it, it has to curl back up and, like, go back and resurface into this little loop. So it might get into some weird, twisties every now and then.
Honestly, that's really impressive.
That's one of the reasons this game is like so acclaimed. It was ahead of its time.
Oh wow! Okay, the head one's the hardest. Doesn't like come up to the surface for too long. Dang.
Yup, he's gotta go. Got him. Get over here, you fish bastard.
But yeah, so the cats that we have are Franklin and Bella, and the same stepmom who got the cats did name Franklin, so she has good cat naming skills. Franklin's an excellent name for an excellent cat. So I want to see her put that same level of devotion into these ones.
Heck him up.
The one she had before where Herbert would go great with Franklin, I guess. We're not living in the same household, so Franklin and Bella live with us in a completely different state.
Got him.
I guess, like, yeah, she likes giving them just people names.
Yeah.
Because she had, like, Mickey and Pinona and Sylvester. Sylvester was a black and white cat. That one I'm not giving her points for creativity.
Yeah.
Wait, Mickey and Pinona, I don't know if I've told this story, like, where those came from. She was living in Italy for work for a couple years. And, like, these were, like, just stray cats that she found under the porch of her home in Italy. Is it? Oh, wait. It's spaghetti time.
Yeah, just waiting for it.
You're texting instead of waiting for spaghetti
There
time.
it is. It was coming eventually.
Man, it took its sweet time. Wait till it's al dente.
Also, that has happened every time I've killed a Colossus. If you've never seen this game before, it's fine. That's nothing new.
It did scare the hell out of me the first time.
It was really funny because I had
and another time where there was a delay and I forgot that it was coming. Oh, yeah, I do want to like take time at some point and like make a compilation of these at some point, or like make a clip compilation, something like that. Oh, you ready for dialogue?
Ooh.
You gotta see the glowy. Oh, is Franklin getting picked up in the mic again?
A little bit, probably.
Hi, buddy. He's sitting opposite from Enra, where I can't reach him. Come here, and I will pet you. There's no use standing over there out of reach. You're accomplishing nothing.
My next foe is a tail trapped within a pail, deep within the. What the fuck? What is this one?
It's a tail in a pail.
Crawls on the. Oh.
A shadow that crawls on the walls. Wait, have all of these rhymed and we just didn't notice? Because that one like double rhymed. There was a tail in a pail that crawls on the walls. Or is he just getting whimsical in this moment?
He's like, I'm having fun with it now. Come
I feel
on.
a little bit spicy. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you getting all the controls right in the very first time.
Well, yeah. Years of experience will do that to you.
But I'm saying 10 years later, still having it.
Oh, muscle memory like this never goes away. Like I said, I've beaten this game like 5 or 6 times, so it's just like I'm just autopiloting right now.
It's like slaying a bicycle.
Yeah. Never forget.
You never forget your first kill. Your first popped tire.
Okay, cool. Just going the right direction.
Oh, that reminds me. When my little cousin lives in South Carolina, so like she had never really when she was very very young. And man, I need to set up this story properly before I actually start telling it.
Okay.
A long time ago, when my cousin was very young, she was living in South Carolina, so she had never really seen snow before. It was not like a thing that had happened in the area. So we were down there for Christmas, I think, and there was like a really big snowstorm, as in like there was an inch of snow on the ground. But she was so excited, she ran around saying, "Let's go sleighing! Let's go sleighing!" Because she didn't understand the difference between like a sled and a sleigh. You know, like Santa comes around in a sleigh and people go in sleds. So there's a little kid, like 6 years old or something, running around like, "Yeah, let's go sleighing!"
I think this is the right way.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, I just went for it. That was not...
None of this has ever been about speed in this section.
I don't know why I just went...
Okay, yeah, I think the difference between a sled and a sleigh is a sleigh has like the rails underneath. So like a sleigh is like a carriage that has like this 2 sets of tracks underneath, whereas a sled is just like a flat thing. So a sleigh is more like a carriage that would be pulled by horses, and a sled just like a little plastic disc or whatever you go down a hill with. Yeah, a toboggan is a kind of sled. I think it's like square and rectangle. I think. Yeah, toboggan is a kind of sled. It's not that a sled's a kind of toboggan. Right?
I don't know.
Well, you're from DC. You've seen snow.
Yeah, but like... I'm not in like the sled game. I don't know the terms.
A toboggan is a kind of sled. I think. That's where I'm landing. I'm from New Hampshire. I'm from like I wouldn't call it rural New Hampshire, like semi-suburban New Hampshire. So, like, I've done some sledding.
Alright. I also forgot that when I die, I have to it puts me right back at the castle, or the temple.
Sledding was actually really, really fun at my friend's house. Like, my next door neighbor was the same age as me, so we'd always hang out together. But part of their yard is like, I wouldn't call it a cliff because it's like 5 foot high, but there was like a big hill on the side of their house, and there was like a little rock outcropping in it, which was the perfect height. You could go down the hill, go off the outcropping like a jump, and go poof, and land really hard, but not hard enough to hurt underneath it. So like we go like down the hill, around a corner, and off this little like ledge. And that was like the best day ever when the snow was big enough to get that happening.
I remember that. I think I had one time I was sledding, like back in my friend's house, there was like this giant ass hill, but then there was like this little river or this little creek or whatever. But I don't know exactly how, but like I guess like the snow or something, like I don't know. I remember now. Some bigger kids had like built a ramp for us. I remember now because like the parents, the parents had told them to like this is really great, to shovel all the snow and everything. So they shoveled it all the way down this hill so that it gives a perfect ramp right over this little like creek, which was just enough to get you, like, if you got wet with it.
Over a creek?
Yeah. it was a game of, like, of course, to get up there, so get past it,
If you go too fast or too slow, you have a bad time, I'm sure.
Yeah, that was the game. So guess who had the worst time, and like when like up to the edge, went slowed down on the ramp and went into the water when it was cold as hell outside.
Oh yeah, because like it's one of those things. Is like it's running water, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Like,
so
the only reason it wasn't frozen because it was running.
Yeah. So it was cold as hell. I feel like I'm not going the right way.
Oh yeah, I like this. I can just yabber on, and you're the one who has to play a video game.
Yeah.
Every time you say that, I'm like, oh right, things are happening.
But yeah, like I said, this is part of the game though. It's just exploration. Enjoy the scenery.
Yeah. It's like I did genuinely enjoy playing this game, and like if the controls were a little bit tighter, I think I would be up for playing it more. But as far as something to play like on stream performatively while trying to have a conversation, this was not for me.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I think I'm.
That being said, I'm not even saying in no capacity this is a bad game by no means.
It's just is a tricky one to show someone for the first time,
Yeah, it's like the Dark Souls of video games.
Why?
Sorry,
I know you didn't mean it, but why?
That one was to hurt you. That was the goal of that one.
Ugh. I hate. That's the most frustrating thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
When Dark Souls came out, everyone called it, "Ooh, this is the Dark Souls of shooters. This is the Dark Souls of cakes. This is the Dark Souls of video streaming, or whatever." I don't know. It's just like, it's just hard. Hard things exist. Hard things have existed before Dark Souls. Everything is not the Dark Souls of something else.
Yeah, it's just, I want to see the signs like we're the Dark Souls of burger restaurants.
So
stuff like that.
Do I have to like dodge roll? Do I like? Do I have to, like what? Like what? You
know how they put like toothpicks in sandwiches to keep them together?
Mm-hmm.
We put a lot more.
Oh my god!
We call it the porcupine burger.
Just have to, I mean, if you sign enough waivers, people will serve you anything on a plate. It doesn't matter.
They'll serve you a second plate and say go.
Okay, hold on. Let me check this map. Because it looks like... Yeah, I just circled around.
Oh, it has a little path where you went.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Okay, so let me... I think I might have been at the same... I think my muscle memory did take me to the right place, but I did the dumb thing and just jumped down to center.
Oh, so you were in the exact right place, but you jumped off the cliff for no reason.
Maybe. Because this is what's feeling like it's taking me.
Oh, your little dragon came off this little stand. There's a little figurine on the desk that came loose. I need to...
Yep, this is the right place, I think. I just yeeted myself off the ledge.
You just got so overeager. Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah, my memory was right. I was a little too overconfident. That's all. Oh, also the sword thing only works in the light. So that way it gives you like a limited places that you can check on where to go. So you just have to like guess sometimes.
And this is a feature?
It's just, again, this feeds into the exploration, just
I guess.
And it gave you that one saying yes, you're in the right place, and another one here saying yes, you're in the right place, dummy. Keep going.
It's funny like thinking about like when they removed the headphone port from the iPhone.
Oh my god.
Just yelling like, we took away a feature, and that's the feature. We made it easy. We made it more difficult for you to access this thing. It's a feature. Mm-hmm. It had that same energy to me, which is why I found it funny.
Why do you think they were it was all just to sell the AirPods.
Oh,
that's the whole thing. It was the most evil crap in the world, but yeah.
Have you guys checked whether you're using full or limited range? I don't know what that means. Is that audio stuff, or is that gaming stuff?
Not sure.
Has to do with the video. Neither of us. We are both. Both have degrees or have things and have education in computing, but nothing in like video production.
Yeah, so we could be easily doing something stupid right now, or something could have made all this easier. So please enlighten us.
It has to do with video black and white levels.
Oh. Oh yeah, because the black and actually, let me turn the brightness down a little bit. It's in the game. Now let's just bring it up. That's bright as hell. Let me change that.
Okay. It looks the same to me, but all right.
Yeah, it's a little something. It's not great.
Yeah, like even the audio that we have right now is hacked together of just mostly me just stumbling around and like putting a patchwork of settings together. Just trying to figure that out. But like we should invite. I don't want to like say his name on stream, but there's a friend of ours actually does like a lot of stuff with radio.
Oh yeah.
And like enjoys that stuff. I should just ask him to take a look at our audio setup and make it at least a little bit reasonable.
Explain to us all the things we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I'm in the right place. Maybe you have to climb.
The black levels are better, but the whites are still super dim. If you have an idea for how to fix that with the settings, I'd be happy to hear it. Apparently they're a geek with this sort of thing, so I will defer to your knowledge.
Yeah, it was real. Like I said, we just kind of just jumped into streaming, but like we're having fun with it and everything. It's just there's a lot of stuff to learn. So then doing it is how we learn. So
it is a genuinely good time when the gods of technology decide we actually get to stream.
Yeah. Some days it's just like, nope, not today.
Yeah, if you link some articles or if you put them in like in the Discord, we'll take a look at that. You're welcome to PM us on Discord as well. PM, DM, whatever. I don't. What is the difference there?
Private messages, direct messages, they're the same thing.
Well, I know what they mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just there is no difference.
Okay.
It's just preference on who says what.
I learned something today. That's fun.
This bitch.
This is the one that's on the wall still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like a snake or something, or a lizard?
Well, let's look down and find out.
Little wiggly little dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have to like poke it through the windows.
This one sucks too. Like to be like, it's fun. I love it, but also like, why did I think I was gonna just give you this on the first try? This is annoying.
I mean, part of that was just watching me suffer. That was part of the appeal.
A little bit, yeah.
We're talking about playing Dark Souls at some point on stream as well, which part of that is the suffering.
But it's also like it's a knowledgeable. It's a actually knowledgeable, but like I guess. We know what we're both doing with Dark Souls a bit more.
Well, I've only played the first one. I did love the first one. I did beat the first one, so give me my gaming badge. I'm a pro gamer.
Wow.
Ugh. But I had like the second and third are going to be completely fresh to me when we do take a look at those.
But they all play the same, you know. Like you can get a vibe of like what you're supposed to be doing, what works, what doesn't. Anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, I think actually I've played 5 minutes of Dark Souls 2, and then it did not run on my computer properly, so I had to refund it.
Right, this one has lasers.
It has lasers.
This one has lasers.
Well, that's why they called it lasered.
Oh.
It shook you so hard that you took damage. Oh, you're standing in that. That was.
Yeah, that's an AOE attack. It's disgusting.
But you were fine. You walked back into it and then all the way through it.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to get. It was covering up the entire area, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, this one's ass. Oh wait. Right.
But yeah, technically, I wasn't the one who did you damage in the game. That was the lizard, so I didn't hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
I just I used a stun power on you. Apparently, some paralysis spell. Oh,
that was nothing.
It's a dead floor. Never moving again.
Alright, this one's annoying because you kind of just have to like wait for him to climb up the wall, and then just shoot his legs out from under him. But if you do it once, I think you can just finish him off.
It occurred to me we never actually checked the audio levels when we were in stream. or in the combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna turn up the game a little bit so you can hear this hype music.
Alright, cool. Bastard, come at me. Come on. I'll sit still for like 2 seconds.
Oh, you have to knock him off the wall?
Got him. Oh, wait, oh, wait. Oh.
That's
Okay.
instantly succumbing to the same fate is very funny to me.
Alright. Come on. There we go.
Okay, I turned up the music a little bit, but it's still not like overpowering. Let me know if you want me to turn it up a little bit more, or if you're happy with where it is. Because like, I still want it to be that you can hear us talking better than you can hear the music. Oh, you're more than halfway through them already.
Yeah.
I guess already coming in knowing what to do is a big help.
Yeah. Like I said, this is... Shadow of Colossus is a puzzle game, so a lot of this is just, you know, figuring all of it out, but it's just like... It's still fun. It's still fun just to go through again, because part of me was like, what do I have to do right here? You know?
Yeah.
But, alright.
Buddy.
Come at me.
He's probably also a little upset that it's still kind of warm in the house right now. Because we turn off the AC to do our streaming so it doesn't just drown out all of the audio. So I can take off my shirt, but he can't take off his fur. Poor baby.
Alright. Got him.
That's fine. Do you want me to try like engaging you in conversation where you seem like you're very, very focused?
Oh, sorry. Again, sorry. Just teleported back to high school me of just like, all right, let's do this.
I figured you were just like in the zone, so I was trying to give you some space for it.
Oh no! By all means, just keep bothering me. I'm like I said, I'm autopiloting at this point. But yeah. Oop.
Do you want to talk about what we want to do for the dinner party? We want to try to plan out some dishes. Because I'm trying to figure out, we're having some friends over like sometime soon. And trying to find like a dish that we can all cook together is like a fun thing.
Yeah.
And deciding if like make your own pizza is weird or a good time.
I think it's all right time. Like we're at that age. It's not like if we were like 50 or something. That it's like come on. But like. You know, but it's not the age that it's more of a fun thing. It's fine.
I was like, we went over to a friend's house like a couple of days ago and we made like ravioli. When we made what was it? It was dumplings together. Right?
Yeah. Oh, what? What? Was I in the lightning? Oh no, that's bull.
Oh no.
It wasn't even on the same level as.
I'm sorry, babe.
Fine. Like I said, it's also part of it.
You leaned in super close to the mic when you got upset. I hope you didn't just blast the viewers.
Okay, it doesn't make me travel again, right?
Oh, good.
Damn it! I was distracted. I didn't notice.
by the experts, my expert storytelling, my expert weaving of the tale. But yeah, what I was trying to say is like we made like dumplings together. Like we made like homemade dough and homemade filling and like made a couple different kinds, and it felt like the most like adult adult hanging at a friend's house I've done like maybe ever. It's like it was like, oh, is this because we're like 24 and 26, almost 26, right? So like we're adults technically, but it's doing the thing of like wait, we're adults. We're adults hanging out together. This is what we do.
It's just a whole change on I don't know. It feels weird for so long just being a kid and just being like, oh, you know, we can't really engage fully with conversation, and just like, you know, even cooking dinner was just in the way. But like now it's like, oh, wait a minute. I have responsibility.
I've been cooking for myself, like cooking dinner for myself since I was like 12.
Oh yeah.
Because I was the only child whose parents needed to go on work trips. So it was like, oh, you're just sort of in the house for a week and taking care of yourself, you know, to grab the bus to school every day and cooking food for myself, and it was fine. So like it's amazing to me, like meeting people in college who've never done laundry, never cooked themselves, just never anything, never even like chosen what they're going to eat for dinner.
I had a roommate that was that. It was terrible. He didn't know how to do laundry. We had to explain to him the birds and the bees. That it was that bad, and like we had to explain to him how politics worked too, because he was just in that bubble of like, oh. He was just in that bubble of just like, oh, nothing bad happens to me, so politics doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But now you're surrounded by people of many different, you know, ethnicities and just backgrounds. That's just like, we gotta at least tell you a little bit here, because oh my god.
Very much explaining to the white kid with rich parents that some people are oppressed in some places.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, oh, I'll just move to places where there's no police violence. I was like, boy, there's never gonna be police violence against you. What are you talking about? You know? I was just getting into that conversation, like, they're not. Yeah. No, you're fine.
I'm seeing your audio get into the red here because you're leaning forward and getting louder.
Yeah.
Which I understand your passion, but also...
Yeah. Also, it is 10 p.m. and you can hear me.
It's a Friday.
Yeah.
It's a Friday. This is part of the reason we want to stream on Fridays. Is on a Tuesday we have much less of an excuse for being rambunctious.
Oh, it's a cloud of dust.
Oh,
I forgot it was a cloud of dust. It's not the electricity. It's a dust cloud that fucks you up.
So
that makes more sense.
When I thought silently to myself, man, they rendered that lightning real bad.
That's some shitty lightning.
I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it because it was rude. You're really just like, I forgot, we have thighs of steel, this character.
Oh yeah, no, they're meant to be falling off of these giant monsters, so they got legs for days. Sit still. Shh.
Gotta give a belly rub. Who's a good boy?
No, sit still. Ah, fuck! Ah, I almost had him in one shot.
Yeah, like, he sat still so well for you the first time.
Yeah, he changes it up because, like...
I suppose once you've been stabbed 15 times, you decide to change something.
He's like, maybe I'll roll over a little quicker this time.
God, it just... It reminds me of my uncle. I'm going to preface this, he is okay, he is very much alive and very healthy. But my uncle is very much the person who's like, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm going to find, like, quick and easy ways to make money. So part of that is he wanted to be, like, he wanted to own real estate in Brazil. He decided that was going to be a way he made money. So he went to Brazil and went to some shadier part of it and got stabbed in an alley. And then he was fine, totally recovered, but he went back.
Yeah.
That's the part of the reason I'm bringing this up. Like, learn a damn lesson. Oh my god.
I'll be honest, if I get stabbed in a country, I'm probably like, yeah, I don't think you guys want me here, so I'm just gonna... not gonna bother. Come on. Finish it!
Like, I'm not writing off the whole country as a whole, of course.
Yeah,
I'm not
of course,
saying,
no.
the whole country is gonna stab you. I'm saying, like, he went back to the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
And just like, bro, no, cut your losses and get out of there.
Odd phrasing, but alright.
Hey, come on.
Did you really not notice that?
No.
Oh my god. But yeah, next, this is one thing that my older brother will never live down, and I probably will never let him live down. But back when we had our original PlayStation 2, This was he liked to be super lazy. Even though we had the the cases for every single disc. He decided to always stack them on top of the TVs for quick access, so they all got so frickin' scratched that we never had a single PlayStation 2 game that survived this apocalypse. Shadow Colossus was the first one to die.
Oh no.
And he was so upset. I was like, you dumb bastard, you know this is your fault. And he kept doing it. This didn't stop it. He lost his favorite game, and he still was just like, nope, I'm just not gonna learn a lesson. So, he's better now. But that boy cost, oof, my god, I'm not going there.
You're not doing the math?
I'm not doing the math, because I will make myself mad, and then I'll have to call my mom and make her mad about all the money she lost.
What do you mean you have to do that? You don't have to.
I have to because she has to suffer with me.
No. God, I think I've told you the story about Fable 2.
Oh yeah, you can tell.
I told it on stream.
I love that one.
So the second and pretty much only other console I ever got was an Xbox 360. And one of the first games I ever got for it was Fable 2.
Oh?
Wait.
Oh, I forgot this happened. What?
What? Was she faking the whole time? She's like, oh, no one's here. Okay, I can go get a glass of water. You like that one?
It's a good one. I completely forgot that cutscene even existed. So I guess it's like confirmation that it's working. She's waking up a bit, or
but she just went right back down.
Damn it! I needed that water.
She'll have to pee later and get up.
You were talking about Fable 2.
I think there's gonna be more dialogue here, so I'll wait.
Oh yeah, she's just no. I guess. She's like, oh shit, he's awake, and then right back down. Oh my god. I will say, if you ever get die or sleep spell or whatever's happening here, I would totally kill these Colossi for you.
Cool.
Wow.
What? They're fucking big. I can barely climb a ladder, and that doesn't fight back.
Land where tree never grows, it sleeps on the dry lake bed. What is this one? A rude awakening. I don't like that. Yeah, okay, we're getting into the zone of like, yes, I have technically seen these ones before, but I could not tell you just off the top of my head what they look like.
Thanks for joining us, Bentley. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Hopefully we get to see you again.
Yeah. But yes, the house I used to live in had a pull-up bar right outside my bedroom window, like built into the frame of my bedroom door. And the best I ever got was like 5 pull-ups.
It's not bad.
It's not bad because I did practice, but 5 pull-ups does not a Colossus slay.
No, that's me. I was like, why are you telling this story?
That's why I was telling that story.
I was like, what does it have to do with anything? Oh my god.
That's my point. It's just if one of us has tried, there's going to be 2 of us dead. That's all that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was telling the Fable 2 story.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So, I got the Xbox on Christmas morning, and like one of the first games that I got with it was Fable 2, which is a great game. I liked it a lot. But my dad was very excited to show me this feature where the Xbox can both stand horizontally or vertically. So I was playing the game, I was enjoying it. He says, "Hey, look, I was reading the manual. It says you can have it either way." So he goes and he turns it because Xbox 360 doesn't have fucking Discman technology. The Discman had this, where you could throw it around and it wouldn't ruin the disc. But they cheaped out on the Xbox and didn't have it. So when you turned it or moved an Xbox, it destroyed the disc. But the part that's funny to me is that he went out, he felt so awful. He was like, "Oh no, I ruined Christmas." I'm like, "It's fine, it's fine, it's fine." But he said, "Oh no, I ruined Christmas." He went out and got a second copy of it. This man, later in that day, goes and tries to move the Xbox on the shelf to like find something behind it or like check something out. But he shakes it a second time and destroys a second copy of Fable 2 on the same day, maybe like 2 hours later. So yes, he did go out and buy a third copy of Fable 2. I'm going to say I did not ask him to. I didn't even ask him to buy the second copy. But he felt so awful that he went out and got a third copy.
Like, I'm assuming he went to the same store.
He must have. I wanted to see the look on the cashier's face.
He's just like, dude, it's on Christmas too.
Yeah, it's like I said, it was on Christmas.
So he's just like, what? The kid liked it that much. Just
I wonder if the person at the store thought he was like, okay, here's one for my wife's kid, my mistress's kid.
You know, something.
I mean, I texted the wrong kid and said I was getting them this game, so I didn't get it for the other kid.
Oh shit, my mistress is gonna be mad at me. Oh.
What is this? One's like a little crab turtle?
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Don't hurt the horse.
I'm out, buddy. You can run. I'm sorry.
This is like it's like the Azokan thing. It's like a crab toll.
Yeah. Like no, like horse, get your ass back here. I gotta move faster. Cause that thing hit me no matter what.
What? I don't even understand what to begin doing about this one.
Run. Oh, I remember now.
There's like the geysers. That's part of it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm watching in fascination now. That's why I suddenly went silent. So I'm like, what is happening? Look at these little legs.
Oop, I was trying to thread it. I just hit it right in the foot.
I love his little steppers.
Yeah. But that's also, again, the designs for these colossi are really fun. Because looking at this thing, most enemies you can at least imagine a weak spot. There's something. But the fact that he's like a little turtle thing, you know, you got nothing. His entire back is just...
You're looking at it, it's not even like intuitive how it's going to move.
Yeah.
It looks almost like a flea that can do a jump or something like that.
Exactly.
Looking at it.
So it's just like, you have no idea at first, like, where do I even start? But, yeah. Oh.
That was very like a Star Wars, like, pew, 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 turret coming out of there.
Oh my god. Oh.
He knocks over the horse. Murder this monster.
Come on, I'm trying.
He made the horse sad.
Get closer. Get closer, you bastard.
Some things are unforgivable. Making a horse sad is one of those things.
Oh, are you kidding me? You're seriously gonna sit there an inch away from the place that I need to... Ah!
He's doing damage.
Yeah, I need to stay on the horse too, which makes this really annoying.
But also, that was a sick cartwheel you did. Did you see that?
When I just fucking died?
No, you did a cartwheel and landed on your feet. Like, beyond all chances.
Oh my god. But, yeah. This is still the type of game of like, I know what I'm doing, and it's still a bitch. Cause this...
Was that the other one that mentioned something about a tail, or was that this one?
I think it was the other one. This one's just saying... What was it?
Like a rude awakening.
A rude awakening, yeah. I don't understand that one.
I guess like a water to the face, like getting like sprayed with water, I guess.
I don't know.
Or you was sleeping and you woke him up and he immediately lasered you.
Well, I assume most of them have been sleeping.
I'm saying there was the lasering part I was referring
yeah.
to.
Yeah, it just came up with the...
Yeah, all of them have been very passive, like at least at the beginning. But just immediately shooting you.
Yeah, he just did not give a fuck.
Damn, I think I need to give myself a cop out. I'm feeling like a little bit hoarse. Not in the way that you are right now. What?
Just remembering the other slightly remembering some of the other colossi I have to fight and just being like,
Well, that was like an anticipation sigh.
Yeah. And a little bit of, This one's annoying, sigh.
The water effects are impressive.
Oh yeah, like this was like 2003?
Something like that. We looked it up at one point.
If I remember right. At latest 2005.
But you want me to fight this with my mortal body? Do you think that's a reasonable thing? I can't even ride a horse. I can't get to step 1.
Dude, you never ridden a horse before?
I have. I was on a horse that was slowly walked around a path by someone else, and I was on the horse.
Ooh.
So I have ridden it, but I have not used any skill to do so.
They had us do the circle thing too, but they also like did give us a feel for like, you know, turning and like actually controlling them a little bit.
That was with your fancy private school, wasn't it?
No, that was that stupid.
Oh, that was the transportation thing.
Yeah, that was a stupid like transportation thing. My dad made me do. It was just like a bunch of kids just like, hey, you don't, you know, it was at a college. And they were trying to tell us, hey, you don't need to go to college to have a good job. Look at all these jobs in transportation. I was like, shouldn't you? You're sponsored by a college. Wouldn't you want us to go to your college? What?
It sounds like a thing that was like a place to dump your teenage malcontent. To like reduce the amount of graffiti that shows up in the city.
Yeah. It's one of those things.
I was just saying malcontent is like a noun. I don't know if that works.
I think so. Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a better word that would have fit there, but yeah, it's like, oh, if we just give these kids something to do in the afternoon, they'll do less crimes.
Yeah.
Which, like, you were not doing crimes. You were sitting at home and reading books.
I was doing this. I was doing this with my
this specifically.
Like literally, this was what I was gonna be doing instead of going out and graffitiing and doing the drugs.
Doing a graffito.
God, get over here! Take a step.
Hey now.
Yeah, oh, really? With the power of the earth will shake a Colossus. Yeah, no. I get it. Oh, look at that, it's shaking again.
Oh, look at the little wobbly legs.
Oh, I have to shoot on his foot. Oh,
what?
Right.
What? Wait, I don't.
This damn game. I have to. So while he's off balance, I have to shoot the one foot that's not off balance, so he reels back.
That's wild.
I forgot about that. The water thing's not on its own is not going to finish him off. I need to. Right. All right, come on. Let's do this. Turn. Can't shoot me if you don't turn.
I think he might still stomp you.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit.
Come on, just turn. Turn your head. It's off right there. Come on, just turn.
Oh, he needs to hit him in the face?
It has to hit him in the belly.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna. We're just gonna stay
now
here.
it's turned on.
I'm just gonna stay here.
He's gonna just like take a little crouch and squish you.
Oop. Oop, yeah, he might actually. I don't think it'll let me just jump on him here.
Taint first? No?
Oop, here we go. Got it!
Weird.
Is that an... Oh, other one. Come on! No, come on! I'm pressing the button! Come on. Oh. I was smashing square button like I've never done in my entire life.
And Enro's face on the screen went so blank because Enro in real life was leaning really close to the screen. The camera couldn't see her.
It was spamming. Where?
Just grab off it.
It's not. There's no hair there, so I can't really.
There's hair on the belly.
Yeah, no. Come on. Come on.
You can do it. Yeah. Please tell me you have to do that repeatedly. Once you're on there, right?
Probably, but he gets back on his on the right side. Ooh, it might be on his back instead, so that might help. I don't know.
It was a little edge for you too.
Okay, so I think they were smart and put it on his back and not his belly. Because if they put it on his freaking belly, then he would just get back up and then just it's all just fun. Ooh.
Okay, there he goes.
Okay, and I think if I let go here, yep. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh. Alright, jump. Okay, cool. Oh my god, I was gonna be so mad if I didn't get that second shot off. I was destroying this button. It just would not move.
I think that might have been part of the issue, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, 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 don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah.
Don't give him any ideas.
I think he doesn't need them.
Okay. Here we go. I don't think I have to do much else other than just stab the tattoo.
Sorry.
Hmm?
Look at that jawline.
Oh my god. Ooh. Hello, sir.
Wanna get stabbed with a sword together later, baby?
Give a what?
Stabbed with a sword together later. What? It seems to be one of his hobbies.
Yeah, I like just sitting around getting stabbed by like really pale dudes.
I mean, I was trying to make a Tumblr joke there. There's definitely a Tumblr joke somewhere in there.
Hold on.
Or a Twilight joke, one of the two. Just pretend I made that. Isn't that funny?
Oh my god.
What a funny joke I made. That wasn't funny, what just happened. Distinctly not funny.
Oh my god, the music looped.
We've been here this long.
The fucking music loop. I've never had the music loop on me. That's so awful.
Oh no. We've spent longer than this in a fight. I think we just didn't notice.
Okay.
This is not the longest we've spent by any means.
Oh my god. 'Cause I was trying to recharge a little bit and it just didn't. But
I need to catch a breath. I'm running out of air. It's not unusual to me. Asthma tends to do that, but I'm running out of air from talking and laughing.
God, but yeah, he does just have like, it's like he's wearing those really old school braces, like little wire just goes all around.
What a dweeb!
I'm getting killed by a nerd. Oh my god. Yeah.
I had braces. That was
Yeah, I had
so
braces too.
awful.
I fucking hated braces. I didn't even need braces. Like, even my orthodontist was just like, yeah, he's fine, he doesn't need braces. But
I did need braces. I probably could still use them. But, like, as much as they didn't make my teeth, like, perfect, I don't have as much of, like, an overbite anymore.
yeah.
So, it was the best day of my life when I got the braces off. I literally went to the supermarket, got, like, 6 apples, and just went apple, 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 and it was excellent. I think I visited my boyfriend at the time, and, like, I was sitting in his bed, like, we were hanging out watching a movie, and I was just eating 6 apples. It was a good day.
I was into beef jerky, so like that was my like braces off snack.
So yeah, I've said this before. In my hometown where I went to high school, on my way between my house and high school, I passed 4 apple orchards, maybe 5. So I was deep in apple country. Apples were something that I loved, and they were taken away from me by some metal prisons.
See, I feel like this one's kind of... This Colossus, the design is messing with me a little bit, because he should not have a ranged attack if the whole thing is I need him to chase me. Or at the very least, the ranged attack shouldn't go as far as it does. So there's no place I can go. So I'm trying to bait him on top of this geyser, and I'm like 100 feet away from it now.
Yeah.
So I have a little gripe about this one.
It feels like one that could have been placed earlier without the lasers, but since they put it this late in the game, they felt they needed to have some sort of other danger.
Yeah, because honestly, it would be too easy in the late game without the laser.
Yeah.
But it's also just like, it makes it, now it's just obscenely hard and weird, you know? Still doable. But it's just like, This is where a lot of our time for the stream's gonna go. I can already feel it.
Sorry, I'm still like blushing a little bit from being called like effeminate earlier, like in a nice way, because like this is something like I never really had, you know, because like honestly, like on the street, I don't think I present as gay at all, even though I am super gay. You know, like I don't know. It's something that like I'm getting a little bit deeper now than I was expecting to. It's just something that's nice to do. Something I never really have had access to. You know, like I've always been like in like queer spaces and everything like that, but like being seen like immediately like registered as that is new to me, at least as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know.
There was a time like before I even knew anything about gender stuff for myself that I got called ma'am or miss from behind because I had very, very long hair, and I've been told my butt is also very nice. I'm not sure if that's a part of that.
One of your best assets.
Yep. Anyway.
That was mostly for the pun.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I was trying to move on.
What?
But
You don't like puns?
No.
Well, you're marrying the wrong person. Oh my god.
Anyway, but yeah, it was just like a little like, oh, you know, like they would like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's like, no, I'm not really. I'm like, maybe that's fine, you know. Oh, I wouldn't fly.
That was pure skill right there. That was a speed run effort.
Oh my god, I want to watch somebody speedrun Shadow of the Colossus.
I'm afraid to.
Like, what do you do? How?
If it's as funny as like the Mario 64
That one.
I just there's like I can't make the sound with my mouth. I was gonna try to do it, but I can't.
Because there's a golden era of gaming in which there's a game is so freaking big and massive, but also like so brand new technically that is riddled with bugs, and Super Mario 64 is one of them. That there's just like so much stuff that they could have never caught.
But I would say like I would say Elder Scrolls games are more buggy than Mario 64.
Oh no, 100%. But
the Mario 64 bugs were never game impeding in any way. It was like you do a weird thing in this weird corner, and this can happen. Or very, very, very occasionally, it actually like throws you off the level for no reason.
Yeah.
But most of it is just
it's pretty clean.
Yeah.
But it's just that level of there's easier things to exploit because newer games they've fucking combed through some stuff. But I feel like for Skyrim, it's buggy because Bethesda's just Bethesda. You know, it's not because I forget the name of the company. I think it's Obsidian that made the Outer Wilds. Outer Worlds. It's it's basically Fallout.
That's
but in
Outer
space.
Wilds. No.
Outer Worlds.
You're right.
Yeah. Anyway, the RPG thing.
Yes.
But they basically just made Fallout non-buggy, bigger worlds, more things to do, and just showed Bethesda up perfectly. So
yeah, that's the reason I wanted to bring this up, because the way you were phrasing it, like I know you don't actually think this, but it sounded like you were giving credit to like modern games for being so much more bug-free.
Oh no!
You were saying by saying like all the older ones are buggy.
No.
So I wanted to not give them even a shred of that credit.
It's just like there's like a weird middle ground that like this is the first time anyone's done anything 3D, anything, you know?
Yeah, because like people talk about like this was the first time they'd ever seen a camera that worked like that, which is why they had to like put little turtle with the camera in the game, because they needed to like rationalize it to a player. Like, it didn't make sense to people if the camera was a thing that was moving around independently, unless it was an actual thing in the game world.
And it actually, like, it's weird. People were talking about, like, the first time they played N64, like, they had some nausea, too, because it's just, like, they controlling the camera and having to go, whoa, and pitch and yaw and turn.
I was going to bring that up next, yeah.
It's such a weird experience, you know? But I was in that golden era, well, not golden era, but, like, that little perfect space of PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64, and all this stuff was standard. So I never really got into just 2D then 3D. I was always just 3D was there. So it at my time wasn't mind-blowing, but it was pretty fucking cool still. But yeah, no. New games still buggy as hell. It's just the bugs in like the first 3D games are more of like we just figured out how to do 3D. So I give them points for like I'm happy you guys stitched together.
It reminds me like because I basically like I was an only child who didn't have many friends, so I played a lot of video games. But like I'm trying to like think through all the ones that I played. So, like I've put so many hours into these games, and I think I want to like look at them again. Maybe this can even be a stream thing, because I guarantee they don't hold up. There was this game called like Midtown Madness that I played a lot.
Okay.
It was basically like it's like kind of like GTA, but you never get out of the car. You're just driving a car around like this active city. It's like a racing game, but it's set like downtown. So there's like all these different courses, but like I would always just do the. Do you want me to stop for?
Isolated sand dunes, tracks are well hidden, shaking the earth. Its gaze is on thee. All right, cool.
Yeah, I think we did see the desert before.
Yeah, I think we went there accidentally.
But yeah, so like it basically just you're in a car just driving around this very very blocky city because it's an old game, and just like causing havoc and like making traffic jams and stuff like that. And I guarantee it doesn't hold up, but I really want to see it again just to see what it was like. So I remember there was this one place where like if you did this certain jump, you could get to this like top of this building, and only in a certain car you could drive up the side of the skyscraper, because it was like at like a slight bit of an incline, and like there was this one car that had enough traction to do it. So that was like that was the coolest thing to me. God.
Like what other old games am I playing? I was really into Gran Turismo. I don't know why. It was really boring.
What is that one?
That's the proper racing game of like you really tune out your car and everything like that. Like I liked our kind of build your own thing and making your own money and like win races and buy better equipment and everything. Stuff like that always interested me. But like the actual racing wasn't all that amazing. There wasn't very super fun power-ups or anything.
Yeah.
It was just nice civilized racing game.
One of the games that my dad had was a NASCAR racing game.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
Which I played for 10 minutes, and I was like, wait, it's driving around in a circle for 2 hours? Like, literally, they were asking for, like, a full NASCAR race. Which, like, I'm sure if you actually, like, know and care about NASCAR and aren't 10 years old, that's a very fun and exciting thing. But I had just finished, like, outrunning the cops in like this like GTA-ish game, and that was the coolest thing ever. It's like, oh, you want me to drive around in the circle in this like super hard to control car, and you think this is a game? You think this is entertainment?
It's just gonna dunk on NASCAR now, huh?
I mean, I understand the idea. I understand why it's fun. I understand why it's highly skilled. I understand why it's nice to watch. But when you're playing it alone in your basement at 10 years old, driving the car with none of the other fanfare, what's the point?
Yeah. Oh my god, right, because all NASCAR things was just one loop.
It was a circle.
It's always a circle, so what else do you do?
So it was just like playing as other AI that were also driving in a circle.
Oh my god, the genius who made the NASCAR games must have made so much money, because he's like, yeah, we licensed the hell out of it, and we have a bunch of fans who paid for it, but the second they play it, they're like, oh, almost in a circle. Or it's like, oh yeah, I'm in a circle, so.
There's genuinely a lot of good technical work that goes into those. I forget which actual driver this was, but they were talking about, like, an actual NASCAR driver was talking about playing one of the video games. And he was just playing it like a normal racing game, like Mario Kart or whatever, just sort of fucking around and not doing very well. And then they would say, like, then one of the people who was programming it, and I think they were like having him test it out, said, no, treat it like a NASCAR, like drive it like you would an actual NASCAR. So he did, and he started smoking the AI.
He didn't think it had as much depth as it did.
He was playing it like a video game, not like a car.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as he actually treated it like a real NASCAR, it behaved like one.
I think that's also part of why I had trouble with Gran Turismo. I played the hell out of it, but I always wanted more crazy action out of my games. So whenever I played Gran Turismo, I was still bumping cars and just like getting in the way and stuff, and you know.
So none of this is saying like, oh, the NASCAR game was a bad game. It might have been for all I know, but I've seen other games like it that were very, very technically competent and did exactly what they were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not what my 10-year-old brain wanted, by any means. How are you feeling, by the way?
I look good.
We're like an hour and a half in right now, which is actually accurate. We didn't have like the 15 minutes of buffer because we had to restart the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good for a while.
Okay. Franklin decided to come and join us, as in scream and run around until I picked him up and put him on my lap.
Mm-hmm.
But he's chiller now, right, buddy? You gonna be chill?
It's like he waits until he just screams all the time. I can't even give him the credit of, oh, he knows when we stream. He just screams.
I mean, to be fair, it's when we're talking.
Mm.
We're talking now more than we do most of the day. You know, like we talk to each other, obviously. We're not that deep in a married couple territory.
Mm-hmm. But just having a straight 3-hour conversation is
exactly
a thing we just do.
It's like, I want to play too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the interesting stuff's happening here.
Give me the video game. Do you want to play a video game, buddy?
Oh, he's in the zone now.
Yeah, getting the head pats. Well, this one wasn't out in the middle of the desert, it's just would have been a little cave still. I was expecting it to be in that wide open part. You're doing a really good job finding them. Yeah. Like the last few, you've just gone like right towards them, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'm not paying attention.
No, I think I did okay.
Yeah? Give yourself some credit. Right? Put the controller down, give yourself some applause.
Sure.
Right now, right this moment.
One moment, please. Now, I do not remember how to even start this bitch, but I think my bow and arrow is going to help me here.
Okay, maybe a shovel? Oh!
Oh, yeah, right, I got him in the eye. Yep, that's what it was.
He's peeping.
And then he just, like, smacks into the wall because he can't see.
Oh, okay, that was you smacking into the wall. I didn't realize it was still in the camera.
Right, I remember you now. Gotcha.
I'm currently petting you in my lap. What more do you want? What more can I do for you? I don't understand how to please him.
He'll never be happy.
I don't know if we've talked about this on stream, but they are making feeding time. No, you can't be in Enro's lap right now.
Ooh.
More and more of a pain every time, which is not really their own fault. I think they're just having some issues. But we feed them a very specific diet because they're both a little bit chubby. We're trying to slim them down. Which means that we can't just like leave food out for them. We have to like give it to them in select portions. But they get very, very upset when there's no food in the bowl for a long period of time. And they get so upset that when there is food in there, they gobble it up and barely breathe. And they do such a bad job, they end up like puking it up immediately after. So what we've had to resolve to do is feed them 4 times. Like 4 times per day. Like 4 distinct feedings. But that's still too much for one of them, who still eats too quickly and throws up. So for each of those 4 times, we need to give her it in 2 doses. I am giving this cat 8 distinct feedings per day, and she is still throwing up some of it. We're talking to a vet, and we're gonna figure it out, but like, Honey. She has no teeth. Like, she had to get most of her teeth removed a little while ago, so she like has to swallow them whole. So yeah.
It's a little part of it, just not really eating properly.
Yeah, poor little darling. As much as I complain, we still love them very dearly. I'm doing this for them. I'm feeding her 8 times a day because I love her very much.
Okay. Like I said, the memory's just coming back.
Doing this real quick. Is that a glowy lizard?
Nope. Oh, I think it was an arrow.
Oh. And we're not really talking about the game as much because we're just breezing through it.
I mean, honestly, at this rate, we might be able to finish it tonight.
How many are there total?
I think 14, and I think we're on 10 or
Okay.
12. Yeah, we just finished 10.
Defeated the 10th.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have another hour maybe. So yeah, you could do a whole other one if you wanted to.
Yeah, like I said, like one of the big things too, I just didn't want to leave it unfinished either, because I'm sure a lot of people were just wanting to just see it in general, you know. But figure if we started with us anyway, might as well finish it off.
Yeah. I think the VOD of the original, like the first playthrough, is down. It's like no longer on Twitch, but we do have a YouTube channel. Like I think there's a link to it in the Twitch channel where we put all of our old VODs that are supposedly going to be there forever, right? Basically until YouTube decides to not exist anymore.
Until YouTube thinks we don't need to exist anymore, which will probably come first. An altar overlooks the lake. The guardian set loose keeps the flames alive. What are you? Are you the little one? There's a little one.
There's a little baby one?
Might be a little baby one. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm happy we at least got you through a good like half of the game almost. Because like, a lot that is a lot of the appeal of just like the first. Whoa, what do I do? You know. But
14 times.
Yeah. But the second half of these are you saw what I just did, right? I had to like
that one didn't seem as bad.
It was oh my god. It's just a little tricky because like
riding the horse and shooting the bow at the same time. It's not easy, I'm sure.
And just even realizing you had to do them, I was just like, something's telling me bow for this, and I just got there.
That being said, you didn't make it look easy, so. But yeah, speaking of old games, I've been like, I tried to get into like Command and Conquer again, because that was like I at one point I was given like the Command and Conquer collection. That was like basically like a decade and a half worth of the Command and Conquer games, which I played the hell out of. But I am not one for RTSs. My brain can't do that. My brain can't make that happen. So I never played them in competitively in any manner. Like not even like against like easy like low level PvP. But like playing the campaigns again is very, very funny because like is it Tim Curry? Is that the guy who's
What?
I sent you a video of like the Red Alert 3 one. And let me look this up. Because there's that meme about like I'm going the one place capitalism hasn't reached. Space.
What?
You've not seen that meme?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let me.
Anyway. But yeah, I used to play a little bit of the Warhammer games because like I won't call him my friend, but I was like some dude in high school was super into them. We started playing them a bit.
Yeah, so sorry.
I don't think it's an opportune time to show me memes.
There is no such thing as an inopportune time to show you memes.
Ooh.
You were saying something.
Oh yeah, I was saying like I got into like the Warhammer games. Like there was this one kid he just sucked. Like,
that's all you need to know about him, apparently.
But basically, because like he just sucked.
It sounds like an awful fairy tale. And there was this one child who sucked.
Because every time anyone was having fun, he just sucked it out of the room. He derived some weird pleasure of making people just not like him.
And you tried to play Warhammer with this child?
It was like a weird sleepover thing, and he was just showing me games or whatever, and I was just getting into PC gaming, so I was just like, sure, you know.
Oh, on PC, not with the little figures.
Yeah, it was at least PC, so it was something. But yeah, he was weird because like no one in our class liked him, and and he knew it, and it was just like a whole, you know, that was his whole bit. But then we met. Yeah, that was his whole thing. We just didn't like him.
No one likes me. That's the thing.
Basically, yeah. But then like his sister, I think he told us or whatever or something. Like his sister was coming over. We had an all boys school, so his sister was coming over to like start auditioning for musicals and plays, which I always did. And we were all like, "Oh, here we go. This guy's sister. Oh my God, what's she gonna be like?" She was the nicest human being I have ever met in my life. She was like so cool, so chill, super pretty, great singer, and was just super kind to everyone. So we all just turned our heads collectively like, how?
I mean,
how?
If the other kid went to school every day unpunched, I think having a kind sister could have been deduced.
Because we're all just like, how are you guys related? Like, you don't even look the same, almost, you know? He had to say, he sucked enough. It was like, he had some, like, gremlin energy going on, and she was like,
wow,
a princess.
Get his ass. Get him.
He really, like, because, like, he was the guy, like, I would say, that we were all hanging out, playing Smash or anything like that, and he just had to keep bringing up the PC versus console debate all the freaking time.
Ew.
We all play PC together. We all play consoles. Why do you gotta be PC master race about it? We're just having fun. He brought his own laptop to play superior games while we sat around playing Smash and and fighting games and all the stuff on consoles together, you know?
So you're over there playing Half-Life.
Exactly, he's just sitting in the corner, just like playing like, ooh, PC game, you know, much better than all your stupid console plebs. I'm like, dude, just have fun.
Half-Life is one of my favorite games of all time, but it's also one of those, this is why PC is better games. That's why I brought it up.
Oh my God. Is it telling me to jump down here? Because I don't think so.
There's water.
It's where it's pointing me, and I don't want to do that again and have to come back. But I don't think there's any other option. But yeah, sorry to drag that guy from high school. Ugh.
But yeah, the meme I was showing you, the thing I was trying to talk about before was that like, I love the Red Alert 3 game specifically of Command and Conquer. It's a very well made game that's very cool, but just the funniest part of all that for me is the cutscenes, because it's very self-aware. It's self-awarely ridiculous, where they're hamming it up so freaking hard. They have Tim Curry making this like super thick fake Russian accent and like running around and shit like that. God, I think I'm trying to remember one of the more egregious parts of it, but like they're telling like Axis versus Allies, like general themes of like there's the Allies and the Soviets and like stuff like that, but they're doing like weird time travel stuff as well. Like that's a lot of the plot is like, oh, we're going to like the Allies have super teleporting technology from Albert Einstein, so if we go back in time and kill Albert Einstein before he invented these things for the Allies, the Soviets will win.
I don't think that was it.
That wasn't it?
I don't think that was it. What is it? Yep.
But yeah, so it's like having the game, like having time travel stuff, so like you're fighting dinosaurs at one point, you go to the moon at one point.
Oh my God.
So yeah, they're having like they're having like cosmonauts with little jetpacks and lasers on the moon, just shit like that. if you're gonna tell like wartime stories, like you need to make it cartoony for me to be interested.
Yeah, just keeping it just gritty, real. It's like I don't want. That's just life. I don't want to deal with that.
I can never play like the Call of Duty or the Modern Warfare game because it feels like just war and real things that are actually ravaging the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's space bears on the moon,
Mm-hmm.
that's much easier to be like, yeah, I can jam with this.
Real talk. Right now, we are in a zone that a good indie developer can make some good shooters right now and like just dethrone a lot of like big companies. Because like if you can, that's the only reason I like Call of Duty. The gunplay was just tight. It was just like it was perfect. But everything else can suck it.
I just wish that Blizzard Entertainment had a single moral, so I could play Overwatch and feel good about myself.
Yeah, the Overwatch and all that stuff's just off the table for me now. Because, like, good lord.
I was so fucking excited for the Diablo 2 remaster. Because Diablo 2 was up there for my favorite games of all time. It's like, I have a big connection to it because my dad and I would play together basically my whole childhood. Like, I was looking forward to that game so hard. I am not going to buy that game. Fuck them. They're not getting a red cent out of me.
For years, it was just like, they suck, but what are you gonna do? Kind of vibes, but it's
not
like,
give them money.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what I was going on to say was like,
Yes,
at first it was just like, oh, there's shitty practices, they're exploiting people a bit, but every company does that, blah, blah, blah. But now we're just hearing the latest stuff of how I'm not gonna get to the victim there, but the many victims of just sexual assault and frat boy culture, and I'm like, no, I can't even pretend that I'm gonna give you anything, you know?
If you haven't seen the details yet, I do encourage you to actually do a little bit of research and just actually understand how bad it is.
Yeah.
Which it's some
bad.
of it is very triggering, like, so like if you're doing it, if it's for your mental health, please avoid it if you have to, but
yeah.
If you think, oh, it can't be too bad, I'm going to keep buying the games and doing that, please just look it up.
It's bad.
My God.
It's bad. Because again, for years, that's what I was trying to get at. Because like for years it has been, oh, just shitty company, whatever, blah 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 blah. No, this one you can't. We're not. There's no way. Like I might even just talk to my friends, like, are you still buying Call of Duty? Oh my God, please don't.
I've had that conversation last week actually. I'm talking about like, are you really still playing Overwatch?
Yeah,
right now.
Just
like another thing. Yeah. I was gonna play the new Far Cry on stream. I was really excited to do that because I love Far Cry, but no, I'm not doing that either.
Yeah, because like there's the line of a company being shitty and doing crunch and stuff, and even then I'm like, I really don't want to give you money, but if it's like, damn, you know, that's really good, whatever. But if it's like, but what Blizzard and Ubisoft have been up to, that's just 1,000% no. There's just no way they're getting anything else from me ever again. There's no way.
Indie developers aren't inherently better.
Mm-hmm.
There's still plenty of awful shit in indie developers too,
but yeah, there's a lot more.
Yeah, it's something.
Things that can happen. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? It keeps pointing me in this direction.
I have drained my water bottle. I'm gonna go fill it up. Would you like me to fill yours as well?
Sure. I don't think I need it, but
entertain the crowd while I'm gone. Oh, you're full up here. You don't need any more water.
But yeah, this one's tricky because it's pointing me at to just jump off this ledge, basically. And there's no other place I can go, so maybe I'm just not even in the right area? Check my map. How do I keep bringing this up? This doesn't help much. Or maybe... Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to... Wait a minute. Hold on, let me take one more look. Because I think I might just be in the wrong area. This might just be like a just straight up a dead end.
I'm gonna feed the cats too.
Let's see. Just want to double check. Yeah, there's nothing on the ledge here. So I think I'm just in the wrong area. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I'm thinking... go back across the bridge, take a right, and loop around. And I think that might bring me where I'm supposed to go.
So it wasn't off the cliff.
No.
That was the incorrect choice.
There was nothing else off the cliff, so I think this is just a dead end, like, kind of...
Have you tried a different section of the cliff?
Can't be... It's pointing more this way, too.
I mean, it could be all the way around this whole mountain, too.
That's what I was getting at, like, just across the bridge and just loop back around. So I think this, whatever it is either a later thing, or it's just a haha, you jumped down the pit.
This doesn't seem like the kind of game to do that.
Well, I mean, it's also like... Yeah, but it's also just like one of those things of... Maybe this is the one time, you know?
Maybe the devs got cheeky just once.
Exactly, because like, if they put just one in there, you're like, I gotta try. Because I'm gonna be kicking myself the entire time if I just... Oh yeah, I'm going the right direction now. There we go.
Here's your water back.
Yeah, I think that was the bit. That was just like, because the bridge led me... One bridge, like the first bridge led me to the second bridge, which brought me right in front of that thing. So I think it was meant to just mislead me there a bit.
We need to keep stepping out to keep an eye on the cats, make sure they're not eating each other's food. Because one will eat both portions and then be very, very, very full.
There was one time I was going to stop them, but they just tagged out and ate each other's like leftovers, which were about the same. So I was like, sure, whatever you all feel, as long as you're eating the same amount.
It is funny seeing them both do the grass is greener on the other side thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, they must be eating the good food. As if it's not from the same bag.
Oh my god.
We haven't given them wet food in a long while. I just realized it hasn't been a holiday recently. Middle of August.
Dude, I guess my birthday's coming up if you want to have them celebrate with that.
I mean, would you like some too? It is your birthday.
Oh, really? I
don't want to leave you out. I had some on my birthday.
Oh? And I think I missed it.
This is sometimes food. It's a once a year food.
Is it like a ravine here? Ooh, maybe a cave. Or something. Ooh. Oh, wait. I think it might be down there.
Speaking of once a year foods, I am very tempted to buy gefilte fish again. Because I eat vegan all the time, but it's like, there's a couple things I will buy for very specific holidays. But we haven't had a proper Passover Seder in like 2, maybe 3 years for a variety of reasons, most of which were COVID. But one of which was Iowa.
It was just no stores, not a single store we could find.
I think I was the only Jew in Iowa. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, so like usually I'll get myself a jar of gefilte fish, and that'll be like my one meat thing for the year. Which it's I see why no one likes it.
I can't.
It's like pickled whitefish. It's like basically like it's like a white fish that's in like a little like oval, not cutlet shaped, like a little like
it's kind of a nugget.
A nugget, yeah, like a large nugget, like almost like half a tennis ball maybe.
Yeah.
Half a tennis ball shaped nugget. That's like spongy pickled fish.
Ugh.
With a little bit of like slime in there too.
Yeah, it's not.
It's freaking delicious. I love it. Oh, there's a little like zigzag.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
Thank you though.
But yeah, it's like if I didn't, it's one of those things. It's like Marmite. You know, if I didn't grow up eating that, I wouldn't like gefilte fish.
Yeah.
I did not grow up eating Marmite, but I've heard that's what the same thing applies.
Let's see. Yeah. I say make sure I just don't fall off here.
Look at the little steps, or big steps. Got that strut going on.
I'm trying to think of is there any other game?
Can you move this so I can see?
Oh, is there any other game like Shadow of the Colossus, that it is just genuinely taking on something that's much bigger than you. Because I can't really think of a ton. I think it's like a mosquito game, but
I mean, like, honestly, like things like Mario Galaxy do that a bunch of just climbing all over big bosses. Like there's plenty of other like platformy ones that you fight giant bosses, but not really in the same way.
Yeah, because
like not with the same as like Assassin's Creed has similar mechanics but doesn't use them the same way.
Because like there is a Attack on Titan game, and there's a few of them I think. They never seemed very interesting because like it's always the same bit, you know, of just you got to get to the neck and slash it, except for like the 3 Titans that are a little bit different, you know. But I don't know. I was a huge fan of the first season of Attack on Titan when I watched it years ago. But then like the veil got lifted on what the story actually was of just this is
your VTube with your hand.
No, it's Titans. It's always the same thing of just here's okay. Oh my God, Titans. Okay, oh no, here comes the badass Titan killers. Don't kill the Titans. Oh no, the badass Titan killers got killed by the Titans. What are we gonna do now? And they repeat it 4 times over again. And I'm like, just is no one good at killing Titans? You all suck at your job.
They kept trying to have emotional moments with characters I did not know a damn thing about.
They like Marco died. Like who the fuck's Marco?
Oh no, Oogie Boogie died. Who the fuck is that? I was trying to make up a name that didn't actually happen.
Yeah, but yeah, just like, but that's also just like it's such a.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, well man.
Well maybe.
But also I think that I don't think the spoilers are lifted on that one, but that one's just like it's so so zero fanfare that it's just like whatever, you know.
I thought that was a clip. I thought you immediately knocked him off a clip.
Oh damn, that really knocked him down.
Oh, it's a tiny amount of damage though.
Had to shake that one off a bit. Did you throw? Okay, makes throw me in some place I couldn't get out of.
That would be the devs goofing on ya.
But yeah, it's. Oh yeah, he's just not letting me get past on here now too. So I gotta just. Oh. Damn it.
That feels like that wasn't the solution.
No, I just didn't hit the grab button. I fucked up.
I understand. I was just trying to be a bitch about it.
Oh, I was like, okay.
This one's fast.
Yeah.
You're not really gonna climb on this one, are you? Unless you're like doing it like a rodeo.
I forget how to kill you.
Get him in the booty.
Ooh, I think this might help.
This health bar just showed up.
Where's that?
Something fell, right?
Got a stick.
Does he not like the fire stick?
Maybe not. Oh!
Doesn't seem to mind it.
Did not get. Oh, it's not on fire anymore. Did not give a fuck. And this one stuns you a little bit.
He really just knocks you down because you're getting hit by like a lot of force, I'm sure. Oh, you can climb with the fire stick. Okay.
Yeah. So I can just. Ah, haha! Ooh, I know what to do with you. Back.
Like, get him off the cliff?
Yeah. Oh, ow!
He just popped.
Ow!
It was so gentle.
I mean, it makes sense because if I just keep being too close to him.
Yeah, it was just funny. But like, ugh.
Back, back! I say.
Oh gee. Oh, you like knocked the armor off.
Yeah, there we go.
I was gonna say that can't be the whole thing. But I also didn't want to say it in case it was the whole thing.
All right. Now that we got.
Oh, there goes your fire.
Ooh. Oh. Now we have sword.
Can you do like the falling attack?
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, I'm on shoulder. Damn it. Oh, okay, cool.
Can't believe you're killing the babies now.
Ooh.
You still got the same face though. Very funny. It's like having a little baby with an adult face. That's the vibe I'm getting from him.
Oh, he's not giving me a second.
Remember those horrid commercials?
Like,
it was like, I think they came on during the Super Bowl one year, but like I don't even know what they were selling. But it was just like it was just adult faces talking, like edited onto the bodies of babies. It was really creepy.
oh, I'm not gonna say the company because they don't
deserve it.
They don't deserve it. But I remember those ads now.
I don't know why, but I'm getting that vibe from this monster.
Okay, can I? Are you not gonna chill? I got like a little stab. That's the other thing. This one's a lot more agile, so he just kind of just shakes. Yep, I'm not.
Like, what are you supposed to do about this?
I'm not sure. There's something else I need to do.
You need to like get him to charge into a wall or something.
Maybe the fire again? Oh, damn it, the stick.
I mean, wait. How'd you get back up here? I thought he just.
Yeah, it's a little this walkway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you get the
Oh,
fire again.
damn it.
Did you knock him off again?
Maybe.
Gonna take a quick nap first.
Yeah, just real quick.
Oh my god, yeah, this one like knocks you down good.
What if it's a thing that's like every Colossus is the same density, or I guess the same mass, so like the density is just higher with this one. He just goes. He's like, oh my god.
Dead.
Yeah, shake it off.
Getting a second stick.
Let me get a second stick. Wait, where'd he go?
Vacation.
Oh god! Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get another stick.
The vacation he's taken is to whoop ass city.
Why did I laugh at that?
Did you see like how long of a pause that was?
Mm-hmm.
It was me trying so hard to think of something better, not getting it, and saying like, oh, I guess we're going with this.
Oh my god. It's just a homing missile.
Not that good turning radius.
Like a dime. I tried to dodge. He just did not. Oh my god. Can I stand up?
This is bullying.
Bullying. He's like a bull. And oh my god, I didn't even. Fuck.
That wasn't intentional.
Oh my god. Just stop. Just stop.
Is he faster now that he has the stuff knocked off of him?
Maybe, I don't know. Oh, just stop. God, I'm just in the corner.
He's just stun locking you.
Just get the fuck up. Oh my god. It takes forever to stand up. Just roll. Oh my god.
I think you're rolling immediately rather than when it's about to hit you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't see him.
Understand. I'm not.
Oh my god. He's just ready for me the second I get up. Nope. Again, just the turning radius on this bull.
Do you want me to talk about something so you can focus on the gaming?
Hold on. I think I'm good.
You good?
Okay.
No. Don't say things. Don't say
there we go.
Things like that.
Alright, hold on.
It's like, oh, this is gonna be the time. You can't say that.
Nope. Okay. Ooh, come on. Nope, come on. Jump. Then jump. Now, if I make you fall off this way, what does that do?
Look at them claws. Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
That was absolutely nothing. Okay, good to know. I'm assuming he can just come right back up, so I'll wait for
You did
him.
it once.
Yeah.
I don't understand where the stick is falling from. Is it like it just spawns a stick when he knocks it over?
I'm guessing there's logs burning here, so that's the idea.
It's like knocking a log out of the fire, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be working with the whole... I wouldn't call it a sconce. What is that, an urn?
What the? I have no idea. I don't know.
There's a specific name for that thing.
But I don't know.
Like a lantern is not it. This is the rest of the stream now. We need to figure out what that thing's called.
Ooh,
Pause the video game.
Fancy man with his sconce. You have a fire pit's a thing. Fire pit. I was trying to do the...
You got the hot hole.
The hot hole. That's what it is. If you don't know that one, I think that was a Simpsons bit of like, ooh, fancy man with his garage. You call it car hole.
It's especially funny to me because my family is from Boston, and like my dad has a bit of the Boston accent, not that egregious, not that intense.
Come
But just a
on.
little bit of that. Like I talked about earlier, like the friend who I would go and like we would go sledding off the little outcropping. His dad is like the very Irish Bostonian, like, hey, use kids. what do you kids doing up over there? Like, I'm not doing it justice, but I promise, like, that was 100% the vibe. Oh, I don't know if I ever told you this.
Oh, what? I'm just gonna give up on that.
Do I want to tell this story? I'm not gonna tell this on stream. I'm gonna tell this to you afterwards.
Oh my god, what the hell happened?
It's gonna make sense. Yeah, I don't want to. Never mind.
Oh, now I'm just kidding.
Tell you what, I will tell you afterwards, and you can tell me whether it's good for stream for next week.
Sure. Oh my god, okay. Just covered for me now.
Do you know what's your plan right now? What are you working on?
I don't know.
You're gonna knock him off the cliff another time, or is that gonna do anything?
No, because like the second I got to him, he just stood right back up.
Because like it didn't seem to do any damage the second time, right?
No.
It just played the same animation.
Yeah. So I think I just need to get on his. I think I need to wear him out or something. I don't know. Or maybe just have him bump into the fire thing again. Maybe that stuns him or something.
What fire thing?
Like the little.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so maybe that'll stun him for a second. At least give me a chance to get back on him again, and then work from there. Like, can I get up?
Oh my god.
Like. No! Don't fucking Oh my god! Come on. Okay. Chill. Okay. Alright. We're good. Alright.
Okay. Cool.
Now let's do the fire pit thing again. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I can put the fire down or anything, but at least this will give him like a headbutt and maybe stun.
Hopefully. Is he stunned by that?
Oh, he's not giving a fuck.
No, it just spawns new sticks for you.
Because like he was not letting me do shit.
Like, can you? I don't know.
I completely forget how to get
Not
into it.
that. Oh my gosh.
Actually, we are in the zone now of just like I don't remember.
There is also the possibility of we can make this the last one of the night, look it up, and come back fresh.
No, we're not looking it up.
No?
I'm gonna fix this.
Popped him.
I wanted to try. Okay.
Can you make him back up into one of the fire things?
Oop. Does not care if I'm not holding
If it's
it.
not on the ground, it doesn't matter. Okay.
I jumped on him a second ago. Oop, nope. Hold on. Do I just have to knock him over again? I think, is that the only way to get on his back? It can't be.
So,
Let's see.
I want to keep this going a little bit by talking about something else. Have we talked about like geocaching on the stream at all?
A little bit.
A little bit. Can we tell the story about the one, like the especially interesting one that's behind, like near our house?
Which one?
The one that's big.
Oh, right. I don't remember, but go ahead.
Like, if you're local to us, I'm not gonna say where we are, but if you're local to us, you probably know that you are. And you're interested in geocaching, you may want to tune out for a minute or two. Because I'm gonna like spoil a bit of one of the ones near us that's just really interesting. So there is fair warning. Okay, now we can talk about them behind their backs. God, I hate that one. No. But yeah, like the whole one of the things with geocaching is they can be different sizes. There's like different size tiers. So a lot of times you'll see ones like they're classified as micro, which are basically like what's a good like a Tic Tac box? A box of Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
Would be like a micro-sized one, like very, very small, just big enough to fit like the log in them. But there's like small, medium, and like bigger crates. But the biggest category is just large, as in larger than any of the previous categories with no upper limit. So like one of the examples they give in the app is like if you have like a train car, like a box car, that can be a large geocache. Because it's a closed container. It's like a fixed container that you're putting it in. So that's the container, is the train car. So this one in particular that I want to talk about is classified as large because it's a shack in the woods. Like someone went to the local woods and put together this shack, which it doesn't have a roof. It's just 4 walls with fabric and stuff as the walls between some posts. But this geocache has the most intense boomer energy I've ever seen of any geocache ever.
Oh my god.
Because it's a toilet themed geocache. It's filled to the brim with poop jokes that are very, very self-congratulatory, and the person obviously thinks this thing is the funniest thing on this green earth. They are so proud of themselves. It's a cool thing they did, but this person is so proud of themselves and their poop jokes. But this geocache has still stumped us, because in the app you can't actually register that you found this geocache until you sign the log, until you find the log. So what this person did is when they made this cache, they hid the log somewhere in this little shack. And we have dug through this place and we haven't found it. We haven't found it yet. We've been back 3 times. But what it is also filled with is little tiny capsules, the little tiny micro geocaches basically. They're hidden everywhere in it. We found dozens of them. And each time you open one up, it's a little slip of paper. You're like, oh, thank goodness, it's the log. I found it. But no, you didn't find it. What you find is a tiny laminated poop joke. So,
oh god.
It is amazing to me. I have I have PM'd this person and asked for hints and gotten hints and still have not found this log.
Also, side note, I forgot that we can just look at the statues to figure out how many we have left. I shouldn't be just using my memory.
That's a good point.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Okay.
5 left. So there's 16 then or something.
Yeah, right, there's 16. should we try one more, or should we call it now and do like a nice finale with the 5?
We've been going for 2 hours. Do you think you could do the other 5 in about 2 hours as well?
Yeah, like I said, this is...
How many did we do tonight?
We've started on the 7th one, and we're on 11, so we did about 4.
Okay.
So it's either this stream's a little short, or next stream's a little short. I think.
Did you defeat the 7th one today?
I defeated... No, so it's
we had
8,
defeated
9,
the 7th
10,
one, and we defeated the 8th one first.
So we defeated 4.
Okay.
So that's the difference. It's either this one ends with 4 and we do 5 next time, or we end with 5 and do 4 next time.
Can we save once we find it, or is it just...
It's just gonna send us right back, so
Okay.
there's no reason.
I'd be good to wrap up tonight and do the other ones on another stream. It's not necessarily next week, maybe next week.
Yeah. Like I said, we can wait on that too. Because like I said, I just want to do at least a little bit more, get a vibe for how much we're gonna be able to finish this. But like, we can hold the finale and see if there's who else is like super interested in that. So yeah, I do like the Dark Souls idea for if we end up doing that next week. I don't know exactly.
You already own the game, right?
Oh yeah, I have all 3 copies.
Okay,
so.
cool. So I played it on Xbox, so I don't actually own it on Steam or anything. Not like, I don't think it's possible to hook up the Xbox to Twitch, but that's work.
That requires us to buy that little piece of extra graphics thing. I forget the name. A capture card. We have to buy a capture card separate from.
Guess what we're not doing.
So yeah. Anyway, like I said, we'll be on Twitter and we'll and the Discord and everything. If you want to see us finish off Shadow of the Colossus, let us know. Just have one more stream to finish that off because the last 5 here. The last one is the biggest Colossus of them all, of course.
Yeah, if you're part of our
wow.
That was a drum roll for this next sentence.
And it's...
If you're part of our patron Discord, we have like a suggestions channel as well, so you can throw stuff in there. That sort of applies to basically everything, like flora and sauna suggestions, comic suggestions, anything.
Yeah, whatever you're feeling. Because like, we go through them all. We may not reply to every single one, but like we at least give a general reply of like, oh, it looks like everyone's talking about this, doing this, but or we do more targeted stuff if it's like, because if you suggest a game that for us to play, we'll show it on the stream and be like, hey, Link suggested this. Thank you for for letting us know it existed.
I think someone was suggesting, I forget the full name of this, like the Obra Dinn.
Yeah, Return of the Obra Dinn.
Return of the Obra Dinn. Like, that was already on our list, but if people are, like, itching to see that one, that's totally one we could prioritize as well.
Oh, yeah.
Someone was suggesting that in the Discord already.
That seems like one of those ones that it is more story-based, but I feel like that's one you can at least get a sense of the pacing, It's not just random stuff thrown at you.
We're going to have to discuss it with each other, and, like, we'll be detectives. I can give myself a little detective hat.
Oh my god.
I need to renew my Live 2D license and just go ham with a bunch of weird little hats and shit for the month that I do have it.
Respect. Anyway, so I think this is it for Shadow of Colossus this round. Yeah, we'll be able to finish off these last 5 during some future stream, so see how that goes.
Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
We'll see you next Friday.
Alright, see ya.